Malaysia's Labour Department says there's been a mistake in reports that Indonesia is imposing a one-maid, one-chore ruling. Bernama news agency had reported that this ruling emerged from a joint task force meeting between the two countries. But authorities say there may have been some miscommunication. However, the clarification came after the news sparked a public uproar, as our Malaysia bureau chief tells us.
Now, previously, Malaysians were told that Indonesian maids must first undergo 2 months of training before they are sent over. Now, it's reported that one maid can only be hired for one task, be it babysitting, housekeeping, cooking, or taking care of elderly. The employer must specify from the start. Now, that did not go down well with the Malaysian public. In fact, it created a huge outcry over the weekend. Now, some even urging the authorities to stop all negotiations. Now, forget about Indonesians, they said, just focus on looking elsewhere.
I do not think we should be playing into their tempo. It takes two to tango, so if you don't tango, they don't tango.
Alright, so
why waste time? And to me it's all such a ridiculous thing.
Mana ada orang buat satu kerja aja. Mesti ada sikit sebanyak, takkanlah duk jaga budak je all the time, masa tidur. Buatlah kerja yang sikit-sikit yang masih ada tu.
Now, although some understand where the Indonesian authorities are coming from, they also think that the terms dictated are too much.
Some of the family, the way that they treat the maid is too much lah. Honestly, maid also is a human. Yeah, you haven't seen the maid wake up at 5 o'clock doing the housework until midnight, and every weekend need to wash 3 to 4 cars. So I understand why actually the Indonesian government, they need to have this kind of rule.
And meanwhile, the agreed monthly wage of 700 ringgit, or about $230 received mixed response from the public.
700 per month tu. Definitely, I takkan ambil sampai boleh-boleh biar I buat sendiri.
I would pay 1,000 ringgit, for instance, but she does everything because she gets a nice place to stay, she gets nice food to eat, and probably we are even going to spoil them.
Now, the new ruling or guideline has certainly created a lot of confusion. In fact, it is a national issue. Now, over the weekend, Prime Minister Najib had to clarify that the one maid, one chore condition is not part of the deal that him and President Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono agreed during a meeting in Lombok last year. Now, it's understood that fresh batch of Indonesian maids are leaving for Hong Kong, Singapore, as well as Malaysia, will undergo training in one of the 4 skills of either babysitting, housekeeping, taking care of elderly, or cooking. And even though the employers can ask them for help in other house chores, they cannot fault them if they fail to meet their expectations. Melissa Go, Channel News Asia, Kuala Lumpur.